what the true meaning of a partner is, you really truly understand what family really truly means, then your eyes, you're able to see more. I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't have the career that I've had. I wouldn't be who I am without her.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I am back again with another video. Now listen, okay, when it comes to the NBA world, everybody already knows who Lebron James is, right? We don't even need to have a conversation about it. However, Savannah James has often garnered a lot of positive attention based off of a lot of things, right? I remember the first time that anybody even looked at her in a positive light was directly after the situation that happened with Steph Curry and Ayesha Curry, in which his wife was basically saying that, you know, she wanted to be desired by other men.
Me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. Because I don't want it, but it'd be nice to know that like someone's looking.
Directly after that situation happened, you know, people were like, you know, now that we're thinking about it, you know, a lot of women should be maneuvering in the way in which we see Savannah James maneuvering, right?
Did y'all not listen the first time when I told y'all Miss Savannah James, the glorious Miss Savannah James, is off limits?
And we never hear her doing too much, right? We, as of late, I believe she started a podcast in which she talks about certain things. But even in that sector of her life, she always keeps herself reserved in a certain way. Right. And so she has become like almost like the template that a lot of men on the internet constantly talk about when they say like, oh, well, you know, these women need to be more like and they always use the name Savannah James. Interestingly enough, in this Netflix documentary, which Netflix has a whole bunch of documentaries come out or already out, which I love because I love watching documentaries. In this documentary called Starting 5, you know, they also explored a little bit more of his relationship with his wife, and they had a couple of things to say. So I'm going to, you know, pause and play and then give you guys my feelings or my opinions on this entire situation.
That man is crazy. He is crazy. He wants to live in my skin. Like literally, if I let him crawl in my skin, he would live there.
The first thing that she says is that, you know, this man would live in my skin. Okay, if I, you know, gave him the opportunity, he would jump in my skin with me. That's how much he wants to be all up on me. And even in this snapshot that we see, you know, he looks at her with such desire and adoration. And, you know, what I find very interesting is that a lot of women want the man who's going to look at them in that manner or in that way, but they are not taking the notes as, you know, what position they're supposed to be in or how they're supposed to move so that they can get a man to act that way with them. A lot of women don't understand that when a man is moving in a relationship, it is, you know, directly according to how you act with that man. Right? If you are a stress, if you are a nagger, if you complain all the time, if you are disrespectful, if you are rude, if you always got an attitude problem, if he can't touch you, like, why would he look at you with admiration or adoration? There's no need, right? Because he knows that all you bring is stress, discomfort, and negativity. There's men that you can see who will literally maneuver outside and they're so happy and jolly all the time. And as soon as they hit their front door, they got an attitude because they don't know, you know, what they're going to be met with whenever they hit, you know, go through those doors.
We are two peas in a pod. It's my bestie. It's
so important when you hear just even that last snippet of what Savannah James said, right? She said, we're two peas in a pod. That's my bestie. And I think on both sides of the relationship, both men and women, you know, a lot of people just go into relationships and they feel that, oh, we're just in a relationship, right? You're just my man or you're just my woman. But you see, the thing that keeps people together through the long haul, through the ups, the downs, the ebbs and flows, is friendship in a relationship. Like, that is one of the most crucial things to look for is this person my friend? Can I, you know, be around this person and feel like I'm hanging out with my homeboy or my homegirl? It's very, very crucial, because when you are friends with somebody, you are able to love them for who they are, right? It does not mean that growth is not necessary in other aspects of your life. It does not mean that maturity and stuff like that is not going to happen. But you're able to love somebody for who they are and not for the fantasy. A lot of women fall in love with men because of the idea or the fantasy, but when it comes to them really knowing who that man is, they have no idea. The two of them have been together for a very long time, I believe since high school, right? And she is able to love him because she knows him. He is able to love her because she knows him. That is something that is very, when it comes to just being boyfriend or girlfriend, or just being husband and wife, and just being companions and only playing the relationship role in a relationship, that's easily replaceable. But you see, when you are, tight with somebody, like that is your boy, that's your girl, that's irreplaceable.
You really understand what the true meaning of a partner is. You really truly understand what family really truly means. Then your eyes, you're able to see more. I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't have the career that I've had. I wouldn't be who I am without her.
So in this part of the conversation, LeBron is saying that he would not be the man that he is if it was not for her. He wouldn't be in the position that he's in if it was not for her. And, as much as men talk about, steering away from marriage, which I completely understand, right? Especially because of the mindset. Like, a lot of women now are like group thinkers, right? And they're all thinking in a more feminist perspective. So I completely understand it. But you see, there are so many benefits to marriage, right? And in this aspect, him having somebody that he can truly trust, him, having somebody that's not out here acting a fool, embarrassing him or humiliating him, him being in a sector where he has somebody who truly and genuinely supports him, right? Whether that was taking care of the kids so that he can focus on the game, whether that was speaking life into him in times that he had doubt, like whatever the situation was, she was there for him. And he, made mention of it because he's saying, listen, if it had not been for her in my corner a million times, whether she can dribble a basketball or not, I wouldn't be where I am. And again, the same thing I said about, somebody being your true friend and your bestie is irreplaceable. It's the same exact way when you have somebody who truly has your back, truly believes in you, truly supports you, truly loves you, again, for who you are. I really loved this snippet. I thought it was very, very cute. And I thought it was nice that they opened up a little bit and shared, parts of their situation in their life. And, she also said that them keeping themselves youthful is something that, has been of assistance to them, the longevity of their relationship.
Both of us are just really young at heart. I think that's the best way to keep things fresh and new.
I think that's very important that she said that because, a lot of people are in relationships, women and men, and a lot of women, based off of their age or the stage that they are in their life, they feel like they're supposed to just kind of like dwindle down. Like as they're getting older in their years as a married woman, they're like, oh, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, I don't want to have fun, I don't want to do that. And I think that's so important, and maintaining the spark is not just going home, staying in the house, watching Netflix all day and cooking dinner and repeating the same cycle. Like it's very important to incorporate fun, incorporate things that the two of you are doing outside of the house, finding new experiences to keep the spark alive. And it's so funny because in this small portion, she gave so many tips on how people can maintain or lengthen or refresh or repair their relationships or their marriages. And the only way that she'll be able to have that conversation is because she's truly living through it.
I'm proud of us. Keeping a sense of normalcy in such an abnormal situation is a part of doing it our way. Come on, bro, we late.
I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I would love to hear you guys' opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.